Outrage tonight from this Omaha woman's family. One of the men who played a role in her death won't serve any jail time.
Carly Wood died in a mass shooting nearly a year ago. Somebody opened fire at an after-hours birthday party near 33rd and Ames. KETV News Watch 7's Sean McKinnon is live with the sentence and the response from Woods' mother. Sean.
The judge gave Tyvel Lampkins Davis 5 years probation for being an accessory. He spoke to Carly Wood's family for the first time, saying he's sorry for what happened to her. Her family just wishes he'd tell police what really happened that night. Tyvel Lampkins Davis avoids a prison sentence Wednesday, instead getting 5 years probation. His family and friends rejoice outside the courtroom. His attorney says it's a just punishment.
He should be accountable for what he did, but he's not one of the shooters in this case. He didn't pull the trigger, and he didn't contribute to that.
Lampkins Davis was found guilty on charges including being an accessory to a felony the night 20-year-old Carly Wood died in a mass shooting last November.
My sister was shot 8 times. 8. Like I want everyone to sit there and think about what that might feel like, and it's tragic and it's scary, but that's the reality of the world we live in, and I don't want anyone to downplay it.
Lampkins Davis apologized to Carly Wood's family, saying he's not a violent person. Wood's mom says to truly be sorry for her daughter, she wishes he would testify against the other men charged in the case.
And Carly being shot with 3 guns, there's still 2 guys out there running around who murdered someone.
I think forgiveness is for those who have earned it, and if you're not willing to talk about what happened that night, you haven't earned any forgiveness in my mind. So.
Lampkins Davis's attorney says his client was drunk, only at the party for 15 minutes, and was also shot that night.
He just doesn't have a good memory of what happened in that room. Is a dark room. He wasn't in there for very long, and he just doesn't know what he doesn't know.
Also today, Kewan Dampier was convicted of several weapons charges connected to the mass shooting. Prosecutors believe Imhotep Davis fired the shot that killed Carly Wood. He goes to trial for second-degree murder next month on the 1-year anniversary of her death. Back to you.
Sean, thank you.